Get over here! Hello and welcome to another figure review. I'm the real Payne, coming to you with the... Finally, it's the Storm Collectibles. There it is. There's the logo. And it's kind of a big deal because I've been reviewing the Street Fighter figures recently, and I've talked a lot about this. I've talked a lot about the fabled Storm Collectibles. We've been waiting for it, and it's been quite the ride. Because they're doing Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter figures at the same time. So that's a treat. Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter in figure form. Oh my god. But yeah, they also look very good. That's another thing. The figures they shown look very damn good. And that's reason enough for me to be excited. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So we got Scorpion, Ryu is coming out whenever. I got all of those on pre-order. But let's see if the hype is justified. Let's see if they really live up to it. I am looking for Sub-Zero, the man who murdered my clan and my wife and kid. Ah! Settle down, big boy. Sub-Zero is gonna... When's Sub-Zero coming out? I don't know. Sometime. Ha! Alright, good information. But yeah. Size of this dude, he stands at pretty much 7 inches to the top of his head, which means he's 17.5 centimeters tall. Overall look is, I'm just gonna say amazing. It is the classic Mortal Kombat design though, which is a little bit of a bummer. I mean, looking what they're doing a good job, but man, MKX design would have been way more interesting to look at overall, just saying. I mean, this is a simple design. They did a good job of that. I would love to see what they would do with you know, a little bit more of a busy design. But overall, the face sculpt looks spooky actually. So bonus points for that. You have the cowl is very nicely done. You can even see the detail, like he has an ear under there. That's cool. It's very well done. Going down to the rest of the gi, there is a little bit. I mean, here's the deal though. I was looking at all the lines out of the packaging and I thought, oh, it's kind of unclean. But that's really if you're looking at it under a microscope. And basically, you know, it's textured. It goes up here a little bit. So there's no real way for them to cleanly paint the inside of the line here black without it going all over the place. So that's fine. I guess it's kind of unclean in some parts, but I mean, it all depends. It's just like small bits here and there. I don't really like the black line going on over there. That looks kind of weird. That looks kind of wonky. I guess they were going for somewhat of battle damage, but it's not. Meh. So, like I said, there's still some iffy parts. There's yellow, and they didn't really go down far enough with the black. And that's really the only thing about the paint that I'm kind of bothered with. There is a little bit of black lines going on throughout the gi. I'm fine with that because I'd say that's battle damage. If it's meant to be there or not, I will never know. But it definitely doesn't distract that much. And he has like kind of dirty, muddy look on his skin. That's pretty cool. Definitely like that. Same thing with the armbands. Nice and metally looking because of all the kind of battle damage going down there. That's pretty nice, and also a lot of shading going on in the chin armor, the knee pads. That looks cool. Those look almost golden, and I'm a big fan of that. So you can say I'm a fan of the look, but am I a fan of the articulation? Let's find out. First of all, the head is interesting, I'd say. It's kind of on a ball joint down here, but there's like a long peg that goes into the neck. So you have neck articulation like you've never seen before. And his head is really super wobbly, but it does still in place, so it's safe. Goes forward, goes back a lot, and then you kind of disconnect the... I kind of want to know what's under there. I can't see. It's John Cena. And this is soft plastic. And basically everything is soft plastic. The cowl, the neck part, this, the yellow, whatever you call that, the gi under there, and the yellow part is not even connected at all. You can kind of pull that down. So if you want to go for custom scorpion or whatnot. Of course, the arms are not soft plastic, but yeah, this is, and the legs aren't. And there you go. So basically, the entire upper body, the entire torso is soft plastic, and the head, and the neck, and there you go. Now, shoulders. You have, let's see, you have butterfly joint and kind of, well, not really butterfly joint. It's just pegged in there, and you have this, just kind of popping off, and you can move this around, I guess. Alrighty then, so this arm keeps disconnecting when I try to put it up, and there it goes out all the way again. So I don't know, quality control, I don't know what's going on over there, but it's really pissing me off. This arm, however, works, and it goes up, yay! So you have the hinge and the ball joint, so you can rotate it around, and you have this piece over there, which keeps falling out of here, to kind of hide it all together, and it works well if it's not falling out. So I don't know, it's just on one side. I have to look into that later. But yeah, it rotates around, and I'm actually pushing on it so it doesn't disconnect again, because I'm kind of already had enough of the other side. So yeah, this will move out of the way because it's soft plastic. You have a bicep swivel, which works well. Then you have the elbow double hinged, which don't look great, but on the other hand, it's just like one of these big muscly characters. It's kind of hard to do those with a good conversion and not looking, I mean, they don't look super great, but I don't know what else they would have done basically. Then we have this part which also rotates around. I guess that's fine. I don't really care for it. Then we have the fist is on a ball, but that ball itself also rotates around, so you have a lot of room for that. And I guess you can move that. Oh, you can actually pull that down. I guess that's fine. So for the articulation, depending on the pose. Now at the torso, you have, let's see. Since it's soft plastic, it really goes forward nicely without being hindered at all. And then you go back, same thing. It's all kind of, I'm trying to be careful, because this is, I don't want to, I already have the arm disconnecting. It's not broken or anything, but it just keeps falling out, and I don't want more stuff falling apart. So legs go forward, and his kind of rope bends over here, because this is into two pieces, gets cut into two pieces, goes up all the way. You can do the splits, that's pretty impressive. And it's basically, you have the ball joints down here. I mean, you're not gonna see that at all. With the SH figures, they kind of covered it up though, so I'm just saying. And it also rotates left and right. You have a double hinged knee, which is, wow, there's actually sculpt work under there. So that's great. Let's see if I can, I guess it is as far as it gets. Just good. It definitely gets the job done. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, I'm scared. I'm scared. Help me. Okay, it works. It probably will go a little bit further, but honestly, I'm like, you're here. It's not really cooperating so well, and I'm pushing, and I don't want to break it off already. So that's fine. It goes back fairly far. Let me try the other one. Oh, it's like the right side is way better. There you go. Goes up all the way. It's like his entire, oh my god. This entire side is effed. You have the disconnecting arm, you have the knee that's stiff as hell, and then you go to this side and it's just like, yep. There you go. Okay, great range of motion, actually. And then the foot is on, seems to be a hinge. Oh yeah, there's a hinge into a ball. So you don't really have an ankle rocker. Goes back and forward great though. And doesn't really move around. Let's see. Let's try both sides this time around. Oh, there you go. So you give it a little push. Now here I give it a little push so it moves around, and since it's on the ball, it goes side to side and everything. It's not a full-fledged ankle rocker, but it gets the job done, and you have a toe hinge. Whew! Okay. That's all for the articulation. Let me have a look at the accessories next. Alright, we have a couple of things to go through here. So first of all, we have a skull, which I really like the paint job on it, and it has a hinge. Very funny. But yeah, looks great. Then we have two chop hands. We have a nice mold detail. Also paint job on the bands on the what do you call that? The gauntlets, the gloves, whatever. Open hands and kind of more gripping hands, kind of not completely gripping, but it could also be used for like a fighting stance or whatnot. And you have finally the this gripping hand, which is probably for the spear, I would assume, you know, to pull him in. Then we have a fire effect for his mouth, you know. You can do the fatality, I believe they call that. And you have an extra part that goes with that, actually, for the ground. So you can kind of combine these two and have him just kind of fatality the ground, I guess. I don't know. And he comes with a different mask. I'm just gonna portray that. By the way, don't be afraid if you take off the mask, because there's nothing under there. That's just... Why did they do that? I mean, I'm totally fine with that because it's practical. I don't like having the mask having like somewhat of pegs on the side and it's kind of flimsy. Just peg it in and it will stay in. But just don't buy this guy hoping you can have a maskless Hanzo Hazashi. That was his name, right? It's Hanzo something. And he also has this face mask, which is basically, this is supposed to be Mortal Kombat 1 and this is supposed to be Mortal Kombat 2. Good? Good. And of course, he also comes with a spear. Of course. What else? There's also some blood on there. It's so shiny. You can see it on the light. Like, you can barely see the blood because of how sparkly it is. Ooh. And he also has like one spear that's kind of rolled up just to hold it, you know, for a nice little pose, just standing there, chilling with your rope and your knife and your dagger on the back of it. It's kind of bent over there. It is kind of a soft-ish plastic, but that's fine. I mean, it's easily fixed, and that's it. One more thing to note, actually, all his hands are also soft plastic. I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, it's not super soft, it's not super squishy, it doesn't seem like it's gonna break off. But honestly, over time, I'm afraid it will kind of bend, maybe too much with the heat and whatnot. So I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have anything to hold. Also, I guess if you have anything to hold, like a staff or something, it'll probably loosen up. So like I said, I don't know about these soft hands. Alright, and final thoughts. What do I think about this Scorpion figure? It looks amazing, and the articulation is very nicely done, except for the disconnecting arm joint. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why the entire side. I guess it's just a production thing. I mean, some will come out better than others, I'm pretty sure. The only thing I don't really like is that they left us loose. I mean, I've kind of tried posing around and it just kind of goes all over the place. I wish that would be connected somewhere here, because it's supposed to stay together. It's not supposed to go down like that. That's not what it is. I mean, you probably can kind of tuck it under there, but honestly, it's just like, that's also just a minor complaint. Like I said, the black lines are kind of meh, but for the most part they're good, so I would say like 75% of the lines are well. The overall paint for the rest of it is very good, and I like the muddy texture on the arms and shin pads and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, overall what I'm trying to get at is, yes, this guy is great, and he clocks in at like $50, so that's a little on most SH figure arts. And compared to the size, articulation, and accessories, he kind of lines up with those very well. So I'd say go for it. I definitely recommend it. And yeah, this is gonna do it. As usual, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, feel free to hit it up with a like and maybe subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, gameplay stuff, and whatever Scorpion wants. Get over